Welcome to the live, guys. Welcome to your chat this morning. Welcome one and all. Welcome one and all this morning, guys. My name is Wesley, host of your chat. Thank everyone for joining this morning. We have a show this morning, guys, and I'm going to share my thoughts. You know what I mean? I will be in the studio shortly. I will be in the studio. I want some people to come into the live this morning. And Houston is officially ranked the #1 major city in the United States for black men to start a family. Wait for some people to come in the live. Welcome to the live, guys. Welcome to the live on a Sunday. Welcome to the live on a Sunday, March 22nd, 2026. Houston is officially ranked the #1 major city in the United States for a black man to start a family. We're going to speak about that. We want some people to come in there live this morning. Listen, guys, I'll be in the studio shortly. Shortly, guys. We want some people to come into the live. Come into the live this Sunday morning. Come into the live this morning. Thank you for the 2 likes. Thank you for the person that's in the chat. Thank you. Welcome to the live. We want some people from Houston, Atlanta, wherever you're coming from, guys. I want you guys to share your honest opinion on this statement this morning. I saw this paper in the article the other day, so let me just, good morning. Good morning. I would have thought it would have been Atlanta. Me too. But listen, hold that thought. Please give the video a like. We're going to have a very good discussion this morning. It's 7:40. I'm streaming live from Staten Island, New York. You guys know what time it is. Your chat is back live again. I didn't go live. I was supposed to go live yesterday, but I didn't. I apologize for that. But, I had some things to do. It was just a busy day. And I said to myself, I'm not going to cheat my audience out of some propaganda show. I want to be real into the show. So we're going to get into this morning, man. And Houston. And listen, we know there's a lot of issues in Houston, right? There's a lot of issue in Houston as well. We know Jasmine Cracker's situation. She suing the Republican. It's a mess. And also where there are some major concern is about the health care in the city of Houston, Texas. It's very bad. People who are a lot of HIV, a lot of chlamydia, a lot of gonorrhea, a lot of sniffness, a lot of herpes. It's going down very bad. And hear this now. The other day, they saying Houston also is the, I'm saying it's the modern era Sodom and Gomorrah for black people, because it wasn't just homosexual behavior, what was going on in Sodom and Gomorrah. But let's put that away. We don't want to speak. We're going to speak. Let's put that on the shelf for a quick hot second, right? The issue is no safe sex. People are not practicing safe sex. And they claim that now they're saying Houston is officially a hot spot for spring break. When somebody say a hot spot, that means it's hot for a certain time. People going to do crazy things. I have a video currently on my platform right now where you see fighting. This is a video. It's a video right on, I show a video, but I want to do a live because I noticed there's certain of my followers that listen to lives. They just like my live. So I have to cater and be attentive to my people who's on live. So this morning is for all the people who don't watch the regular videos, that watching the live. So I say it's a pandemic or epidemic or whatever you want to call it in Houston, Texas, with all type of diseases floating around, and also in Atlanta. And I beg people who are in Atlanta and special Atlanta and Houston, Texas, please, if you go into Houston and you say that they're saying it's a city for black men to raise their family, I am telling you, I am pleading I am playing, please make sure you do a thorough background check, and also a health blood work, all that, because there's a lot of people in Houston are double dipping. The men are, they're acting like beasts. They are burning in their flesh for other men and women as well. And they double dipping and going back home to their loved ones and giving their loved ones this nasty HIV, chlamydia, or listen, let's keep it real. Because this platform is real talk. Let's keep it real this morning. If a billionaire whose name is Bill Gates, and we all know Bill Gates gave his wife some STI, whatever, nasty, whatever it was. If a billionaire who's supposed to be one of the smartest men on this planet, so-called one of the smartest men or investors, richest man, wealthy man, cannot get a clean person to go have an affair with or step outside of marriage. You see what I'm saying? So that's telling you these people do not think with the common sense that the Most High give them. They're thinking with the common sense of the wicked one. And you know who the wicked one is? We know who the wicked one is. So that's the point is. So you have all of these people want to go to Houston. Why you want to go to Houston? For what? Listen, why you retract your message, man? Why you retract your message? Do you disagree? Or you one of those persons that live in Houston that's in Texas that's disagree to my statement, what I'm saying? Especially a lot of young black men, they don't like when other black people speak about this and put it in the front that these people are acting like animals. How can you jump from one state? Because these people are jumping from Atlanta to Houston, and they're double dipping the back door and the front door, and they're not having no safe sex. The reason why, people say, oh, y'all, how can you say people? Listen, the statistic in Houston, Texas, with all type of diseases, it's a city where if I go there, I don't care if the beautiful female I see, she have something to hide, especially in Atlanta. What you see what black people do, right? Black people will splurge. I'm black. Black people will splurge. No wonder why it's a crime infested. It's a crime infested, disease infested, HIV infested. Then they say this way black men should go raise their family, where a lot of the men go both ways. Listen, how can you, listen, man, I feel bad. And you know what's so bad in Atlanta and Houston? It's the younger generation that are living that lifestyle. They the one, and they have HIV walking around. They didn't even know. They giving to this one, sleeping with this one, sleeping with this one. Some of them go both ways. They doing all type of things in Houston, Texas, and expect, and hear this now. Here's the sad part about it. This is the sad part about it. You have a representative in Houston, Texas. Her name is Jasmine Crockett. Maybe I'm wrong, but I never heard Jasmine Crockett come out. You should do a poll. Yes, once I get back in the studio, I'll be in the studio. I'm going to be on for a while. TR. You know what I mean? I'm going to be on for a while. You know what I mean? And I believe, I don't know if I went live with True, but man, you know, these conversations, you know what the sad thing about it, TR, you know, me as a podcaster, I'm not a content creator, you know what I mean? I'm a podcaster, I'm a commentary, you know what I mean? I speak about things, real things. I don't go into a studio and content create and make nothing. I'm not doing that. My content creator is the world, reality. I give people the hard truth. That's what my platform is about, hard truth. If you don't like it, skip on and move on, because guess what? The truth is the truth, and sometimes we need to hear the truth, because people turn a lie into the truth, and people start believing in a delusional world and not believing, just put their head in the ground like an ostrich and think everything is okay and come back up, yes, everything's safe. No. And you know, the thing is about, you know, we have these people hang around younger people. It's the younger people, the 20, the 25. I say anyone less than 30 years old. I consider the younger generation, they the one in that lifestyle and think they're gonna live forever and think they're undestructible. They could do anything, and you know, this, or I could take that pill the after. It's not. The point is, you know, and a lot of people are looking at Magic Johnson, Irvin Johnson. Oh, this man had aged over 30 years, and look, Magic Johnson have money to maintain. And that is one of the biggest issue in Houston, Texas, is healthcare. These people are so poor that they don't go to the doctors, they don't get better checkup, they don't even have money or even insurance to even go to the doctor. So some of these, I did a video a couple months ago, or maybe last year, where the doctor was explaining, you know, a lot of people come in the clinic and they haven't seen him in months, and they came back and now they have full-blown AIDS. Full-blown AIDS, guys, full-blown AIDS. So what that's telling you, and these people are still sleeping around with other people. But hear this now. Yes, that person should be held accountable, but both parties should be held accountable, because guess what now? Guess what? Someone have to be the willing partner to say, you know what? Let's go. And they both have to agree, say, let's go. And they both agree that, oh, we don't have no condom, let's go. We're gonna still do it. And so therefore you will be held accountable for your action. And hear this now. Hear how this channel come into play in society, because this channel is called Yard Chat. And a lot of people probably don't know, and I'm gonna say it again, what Yard Chat stand for. You are responsible daily. And you know, when someone is held accountable, that means they are responsible and they will be held accountable for their action. So each and every person who are at the age of liability to consent and know right from wrong, he or she will be held accountable for their action, what they do. Because there are consequences, because these people think that running around having unprotected sex and going out and doing all of this is cool. No, it's not. And it's our black people. That's what makes it so harsh. It's young black men that are going to listen. I've been hearing story on social media where people, female, come on social media talking about, oh, the man going both ways. I caught him. He's on the down low. You know what I mean? Listen, man. No one is going to be a hate against your lifestyle. Be honest with yourself. If you want to live that way, but you live that way very, 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 very safe, and protect yourself and protect others. If you don't want to protect yourself, at least tell the partner, listen, man, I have some type of disease, but you have to hold the other person accountable. Because if that person just going to sleep with a person and don't have no safe sex, they both will be held accountable, and they're both going to be dealt with for the consequences. That's what's up. It takes two to have sex, unless if a person do take it forcefully, we know that's a crime, and we know we could handle that a different way. That's a different story. But if two grown adults agree to do a certain action, and due to their action, now a year later, 2 years later, they found out they have HIV. They don't care. They're mad at the world. They want to spread it to Tom, Dick, and Harry, and Mary, and Jane. They want to spread it to everyone because they're mad of their decision. And that's the problem. You are mad at the decision that you made, so you're going to take out decisions that you made and other people to give other people. But hear this now, you have to hold the other person accountable as well, because they are sleeping with someone unprotected. And these spring breaks, we know about spring breaks. We know about spring breaks. We know about, I never been to a spring break. You know, I went to, cotton, but I never went to all, because that's not me, because I know spring break, you know what's involved in spring break? Everyone knows what's involved, alcohol. And when alcohol is involved, it's impair your judgment. Because you are just thinking for that moment, for that sensation, for that feeling, for what you want to do. And unfortunately, a lot of people get raped during that time. A lot of people get all type of diseases. A lot of people get killed. A lot of things happen. A lot of people get pregnant. Female get, women get diseases. Men get diseases. It's all type of things go down in these. They call this freaknik. That's what it is. And all of these people in the LGBT community know exactly what I'm calling. They love that type of, they love it. They love it. And that was another thing in Sodom and Gomorrah, that lifestyle. See, we think we're going to, that lifestyle, nothing come good of that, just health complications. Look at all the people that I'm in the medical. Look at all the people. Look at all, when I'm saying nurses, look at all the people who are in that lifestyle, and look when they get older. Look what happened to their body. Let's keep it real. So so these are the things that they are not telling you. Oh yeah, Houston is a state for black men. They want black men to go there because there's a lot of opportunity, and black men, they love to splurge. They love to splurge. They love to wear the big hats. Like they say in Texas, everything is big in Texas. You know what I'm saying? So these are the behaviors that we learn, and we give these nasty habits and behavior to our kids, and our kids now, this generation is like from 20 to 30. That generation is very dangerous. The 30 to 40, they're dangerous as well, because they still could relate to someone that's 30. Someone is 35 could still relate to someone that's 30. You're in the same era, 10 years, decade. You 40, that person 35, you still can relate. So that's all these people are engaging, and they're engaging from all different states. And I also heard that Louisiana is also on the upgrade in HIV/AIDS. I don't know what's going on in Louisiana, but I know, listen, a lot of and it's sad, you know why? Because a lot of those states, Louisiana, we're not talking about Baton Rouge. We talk about Louisiana, like Baton Rouge. I think that's in the country. I'm not sure, but we talking about where most of the black people live. Most of the black people live in Houston, Texas, because they're saying that's the city for the black man to go start a family with who? To start a family with who? Female or the opposite sex or men? Which one is it? Because I don't know what they're pushing over there in Houston, because the same what they listen. Let me tell you how wicked Atlanta is, and I have family live there, and they know. They listen. My family know how they cannot hold against, because they know what I'm saying is true. Because we all grew up with certain type of value, and when we get older, everyone still have those value what we was taught to our parents, and we have very good. Listen, man. My father died when he was 92. My mom died when she was 95. My mom just recently died. Okay? Not even 6 months ago. But what I'm saying is, there have to be a point where when you are a certain age, your parents teach you, teach you certain things, value, morals, character, how to act, how to, overall, your parents will teach you that. House foundation, that's where you start from. So when you have people who don't have that, oh my God, don't have that foundation, don't have that father figure. Listen, I'm not saying my father was 100% perfect, but I knew my father. My father, I mean, we didn't have the best relationship, but I knew my father. He was there. He wasn't there all the time, but he was there. So I thank God for that. I thank God for that, and I thank God for my mother. I thank God for the people in my family. You know what I mean? No family is perfect, but I thank God for putting me in this family, because guess what? I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be doing this right now, sharing my thoughts and experience with people and letting people know that when you stray away from the truth, because I don't know how, just like TR, was it TR? Saying that he thought it would have been Atlanta, would have been the city where black men to start a family. But it cannot be in Atlanta, because Atlanta is very corrupted. You don't know who is who, because you have people out there perpetrating a fraud with this lifestyle, like rent cars and this and that. These, I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know where our culture is going at this present time, because people are just confused. They do, don't go to Houston. Don't go to Houston, because you meet someone there. I know someone right now living in Houston. A young man. Well, not a young man, but a young man. You could say 38, 39, young man. A mature person. Listen, that person used to live in New York. Listen, man. I wish you blessings, but to go to Houston and think you're gonna and have a find a white brother, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm wrong, guys. Maybe I'm just too tuned in what really is going on in reality. Good morning. Sayham, good morning. Hi, how are you? Good morning. Welcome to the live, guys. Guys, make sure you press like, share, and subscribe to the platform, man. Welcome to your chat. Listen, this is a platform that I'm looking for a co-host. You know, man, listen, you know, the sad thing about it, when you ask people to help you, listen, I built this platform from scratch, people. I have over 1,400 video. And when I started out, it wasn't so good. The video, yeah, you know, I didn't have the best equipment. I didn't have the best of everything. But over the process of years, I grew. And I'm not on social media for a very long time. Through my job, because I used to work with another traumatized kids in the system, you know, and count all of that, you know, trauma people, you know, for over 12 years, a supervisor for both unit, girls, boys, you know, then they changed the program. It was a lot of things that I went through. So I know there is a lot of trauma in our community. We know that there's a lot of trauma. When I say trauma where you're talking about incest, you're talking about abuse, you're talking about domestic violence, verbal, physical, all type of abuse and trauma in our community. And we don't speak about it. So these kids grow up and just start acting out and act a certain way because they think that's the way they act, because they never get no type of home training, no type of directive, how to act, how the young woman to act. All those things, you know, it's supposed to come from home. It doesn't supposed to come from social media. It doesn't supposed to come from people in the streets. It's supposed to come from home. You know what I mean? Houston have most of the most beautiful women. Brother, you could, I'm not saying you could go there. Natural techno, but I'm not, bro, you could, listen. Listen, we're not, listen. In every city, there are good things and bad things. So are you denying the high rate of HIV and STI and herpes and kids and people? Man is back door, front door, woman, everybody's doing what it's spring break, it's Freaknik, it's a hot spot, so you think we're not talking about what Houston could offer medical wise, because they apparently people are not following the rules, because the healthcare over there with HIV is ridiculous and high in Atlanta and Louisiana. There's some other states that's coming up, but I know for a fact those two states, you know, where the jobs out in Houston, I don't know. You're not a medical doctor. Listen, man, I work in the nursing field, so I know what I'm talking about. I'm not saying I have all the experience in the world, but listen, I know. So you have to be real, man. You have to be real, brother. You just visited? Be careful. If you go to Atlanta, be careful. You got to take these people to the clinic. And even if you take them to the clinic, HIV could be in your body for a while, staying dominant, and you don't know. That's why it's very important to practice safe sex. So these people are not practicing safe sex. So that's the reason why Houston is out of control when it comes out of HIV and STIs. That's a fact. So you want to go there, go get a wife. But you make sure you take her to the doctor. Just don't look at the outer. You got to check the inside. The inside might be polluted. The inside might give you something that you're going to regret for the rest of your life, for one night of fun. Hooking up, shacking up. You've been to Atlanta 100 times? Good for you. Atlanta is worse too. Men down there, they double dip. They live double lives down there. They love man and woman. Or you saying I'm wrong? Listen, listen. Good morning, Joseph. Listen, let me tell you people in this chat. Let me tell you something. I'm not a content creator. I'm a podcaster. I'm a commentary. I also do commentary on MMA sports. I also have another channel called Yard Chat Sports, where I do commentary in sports because I love sport, MMA, boxing, things like that. But away from that, the most important thing for this channel, when I come on, I make sure I know what I'm speaking about, okay? And expounding it with a little knowledge that I know. Understand what I'm saying? So I don't come on social media trying to get likes and views, come on here yelling and screaming and carrying on. No. There's time for everything, and there's time for when we have to speak about what's going on Houston. It's there, and I blame and I put some of the responsibility on Jasmine Crockett, because she's a representative of where? The district of what? Texas. And I don't hear her speaking enough about healthcare for men or women in Texas. I don't heard her saying that. I don't hear her saying that. So I have to speak on for what I see. If somebody knows something, you inform me. Educate me, and I'll gladly take constructive criticism. I'm not a person, no, but if that's your opinion, don't come to me about your opinion. I don't want to hear your opinion now. That's the same thing on TikTok. That's why I have over 1,000 followers on TikTok, but I don't roll. I have over 1,100. I don't roll on TikTok like that, because TikTok's a lot of propaganda, a lot of debate. They don't get nowhere. This right here, this is a real factual statement from the newspaper. Houston is officially ranked the #1 major city in the United States for black men to start a family. Houston is garbage. I agree. The rodeo. Oh my God. See, I didn't even get to that part yet. I didn't even get to that part. I did not even get to that. And someone said at a restaurant, I think I was watching Anton Daniels, and I watched Anton Daniels, and he did a video. A lady said that the rodeo, it is so bad. He said who's the worst? Black women. He said black women, they are the worst, and it's true. Oh my God, it is so true. Listen, I have a daughter, and listen, it's not all. I'm not going to generalize it, but I have to speak for what I see. I cannot turn a blind eye, a deaf ears, and look the other way and act like I don't hear it and act like I don't see it. And I'm seeing it in front of my eyes. I cannot go for propaganda. You cannot dictate to me to tell me what I see and how I feel and what to say. No, I don't think so. And that's the problem now with these people want to be called a certain way. And you look at a person and I'm like, okay, but I see that you are a man, or you are a woman, or you are an individual. You are not a dog. You're not a rooster. You're not a rabbit. You're not a bear. You're not an elephant. So what should I do as a person? See, these are the things that it's just propaganda. It's just crap. Day in today is just scary altogether because of what you speak. Yeah, it's true. That's what I'm telling you. And listen, let me tell you something, people. I love my wife, man. I listen. Even though I'm not listen, no one is easy to get along in a relationship, but you learn how to compromise, and you learn how to communicate and things like that. I'm not you work it out, because you remember the love, the love. So, and I'm like, our women, I don't know. I feel for black men, not black men. I feel for men in general that want to get married, but I have to put it in a category and say black men, because white women and white men don't act like that, or Asian, or anybody else. But when it comes down to our people, there is I don't know what to call it. I don't know. I'm speechless when it comes down, because I don't understand. A woman will go to a doctor and get some type of breast implant, BBL, and change her whole body, and looking like she's swollen and want to burst, and she's infected, and it's horrible. And they call that beauty. That is beauty. And that same nasty behavior is passed down to this generation, what you see now. God help the generation after this. My kids, young boys, 10 and 13. Wow, listen. My boy gonna start high school in September. And I have to sit down, I have to sit down with him and have that talk. I talk to him, but I really gonna have to sit down and speak to this young man. Because he's a young man, he's a teenager, a young man. He's gonna have feelings, his body's going through changes, all those things. You have to tell them the truth. But I always tell my son, listen, be careful of anyone that want to put you in a situation where you're going to be compromised. And let me tell you something. If somebody put you in a way of compromise, that's not your friend. And you make sure you ease your way from that situation quickly as possible. You don't roll with that, because that's going to be a destruction path. You don't roll with that. And these females these days, be very careful. Money is a big issue with kids these days. Young girls, they love money. Boys too, but you listen, these girls these days, yeah. You understand what I'm saying, people? You have to be very careful. You have to be very careful. So I have to have that talk with him, let him know that, it's not like that, because you don't want to be tricked and get caught up in no type of, allegations and all type of things, because, it's crazy out there, guys. It's a crazy world. It's a crazy world out there. It's a crazy world. It's a crazy world out there, guys. And you have to be stern. Give me 2 minutes, guys. I'll be in the studio. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be in the studio. So leave your comment. When I go in the studio, in Virginia, listen, man. I'm gonna start a poll. Once I get in, once I get in the studio, I'm gonna start a poll. I'll be right back, guys. Give me 1 minute and I'll be right back. We're gonna continue this conversation this morning. 1 second. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the platform, guys. Subscribe to the platform. Appreciate it. And also, guys, go over there and subscribe to my other platform. It's called Yard Chat Sports. We need about 50 subscribers. We have 43. We need 7 more subscribers to go live on that platform. But I appreciate everyone coming in, man. So listen. So how you guys? Houston is the leading state for black men to start a family. Wow, that's surprising. Who would have thought of that? I would have thought it would have been Atlanta. Thank you, man. Thank you for the subscribe. Appreciate it. I'm back, guys. I'm back. What did I miss? I mean, I got it, but it was still thinking the safe. You said never said got the highest ST rate as well. Um, you mean we talking about the rate and you listen. I did a video a couple months ago. I forgot the rate, but it's changed now, man. It changed. Everything changed because of of this because it's like I don't know what's in Texas, that rodeo crap. I don't know, because they're saying it's Texas right now. It's the hot spot for spring break. I would have think Florida. I would have think Miami, Florida is or Virginia, Myrtle Beach, because I'm thinking when people go in spring break, these college kids, they go to the beach like Florida, Myrtle Beach. I would never think of Houston. What the hell is in Houston? Nothing but diseases. It's nasty, nasty. And Jasmine Crockett, they're doing nothing. You know what, Jasmine Crockett? She spent more time trying to bring negative attention to President Trump instead of worry about the people and worry about the state of the healthcare, to give people healthcare. Because a lot of people have HIV, kids are born in with chlamydia, herpes, and all type of nasty, nasty, nasty things. And she spent more time talking about the president. What propaganda is that? You see what I'm saying? That's the type of nonsense in our community that we don't pay attention to, and we leave it like that and think that it's going to correct itself. No, we need to be real. All of these people in politics, they need to be real, man. They need to be real, guys. You know what I mean? They need to be real. You know what I mean? They need to be real. They need to be real. They need to be real. You know what I mean? They need to be real. So I just don't know where we're going with this propaganda talking about Houston is a #1 state. Um, the government need to get out of the healthcare sector. Listen, everybody needs to get out of it. It's not the government. It's the private sector. What do you think? Listen, man. It's these people, private pharmaceutical company. They the one. They have nothing to do with the government. The government invests in them. Who you think is approving all of these things? The FDA. Who you think approve of these things? I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. If you think the government isn't healthcare sector, because you're not, yeah. So inform me. Listen, I know the government. I know the government. You know, they have say so in a lot of things. But what it is, it's just like the government sit back and collect what tax. So this is the same thing in the pharmaceutical. The government not going to be directly involved. They're just going to sit back and get their money. It's the people who the private sectors who are the CEO, the businessman, the big people who are the investors. They the one that, you know what I'm saying? Those are the people that control the thing. Those are the people that run the government, believe it or not. TR, where you from, TR? You from New York? You from out of state, or what city you from? Cause you seem like you're very also MI, where you from? Where both of you guys from? Your guys from New York, out of state, in the country, or you know, in the New York area? I'm streaming from New York. And welcome to the live, guys. Listen, man, I appreciate everyone that's logging in, and once again, I'd like to thank my fans, my audience that's supporting me, that, you know, viewing my video, watching it, subscribing. Thank you very much, because let me tell you something, guys. It's not easy to reach this level on YouTube at this rate, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? I'm amazing. It's a blessing that God could do good things when you trust and believe. People go, oh, listen, we're not going to get religious, but I do believe in a God, man. And if you have an issue with that, and a lot of people on this platform know that this base platform is not about me. It's about giving information. And the most important thing, I don't force my belief on anyone. I mean, I don't force but I believe there is a higher power beside me, because I didn't create me. My parents didn't create themselves. And then we leave it as that. If anyone want to listen, you know what? I invite pastors. I invite people to come on. These people don't want to come on. It's a shame they don't want, because they don't want to reason. See, on TikTok, I can't reason on TikTok because these people don't give you the time to even explain yourself. YouTube is different. That's why I love your guys on YouTube, because your YouTube audience, your guys are very, very smart. You know how the thing work on YouTube. You know, but these other platforms and random people come up, even random people come on YouTube. But I have some people that come on my live that I know. Depends. I haven't been on this early on live in a very long time. I used to come on like 6 o'clock. But I haven't been on live. I've been coming on 11 o'clock, and I've been catching those people. But I say, you know what? I have to come on early, because I know there's a lot of different people that watch my podcast all over. I have subscribers probably in Thailand, over on the other side. Because I once in a while, I go through my subscribers. So, you know, that's how the thing goes, guys. So, do your guys believe? Oh, man. A poll. I'm gonna start a poll. Would I start a poll? I start a poll. I start a poll. Would you start a family in Texas? Yes or no? Someone asked to start a poll, so I'm going to start a poll. Would you start a family in Texas, in Houston, Texas? Yes or no? Yes or no answer. There's no, I don't want people, listen, also, if you vote, when you vote on the poll, please vote also in the chat. Yes or no. Someone said, 100% said, hell no. I just put the hell in front of it, but for someone to say like, what it is to start off a poll and said no, it's like, damn, that because I'm assuming a lot of people who probably going to vote in the poll. We've been on for almost an hour, so there was a lot of information shared. So for people that's coming in now, we want to see if people are up to date with current news, what's going on in Houston, Texas. How they're gonna vote due to what what's on the screen. Houston is officially ranked the #1 major city in the United States for black men to start a family. Would you start a family in Houston, Texas? Yes or no? See, that's how it's gonna go. So far we have one vote, and the person said, no, I'm not gonna. And this don't have to do just because it said black man. The reason why I brought it forth like that, because black men, because I was like, wow, and I do speak about all major. It doesn't matter, black, Asian, Indian, and when I say Asian, I include Chinese, Korean, and Hispanic. Then I say Hispanic, Caucasian. I speak about every ethnic group people, so I don't want people to think, oh, you don't speak about black people. No, because we do the worst. We do the worst, so I have to be more serious, in depth when I speak to our people, because we just do, especially our black women, with this BBL crap. This is disgusting. I see some BBL, it's nasty. It's nasty. It is what it is. But to say you're going to settle in Houston, Texas, like I said, I know a brother that live in Houston, Texas, and he talk about, oh, he want to get a wife. I don't know. I don't know if Texas is the right place for this man to be in right now, say that he want a wife, because they're saying black men to start a family there is the way to go. Listen, but what you got to deal with, that's the thing, what you have to deal with. Yeah, you could go down there, find yourself a woman, but what you got to deal with, you got to know this woman, man, because a lot of people come with baggages, man. Some of these people jump, what it is. Relationship these days is like a chameleon. People change faces. They leave one relationship, they go to another, they change. They just keep changing. They're not real. A chameleon is that. You got to cut all that BS out and get to the real person. By the time you get to that person, you are tired. You just don't want to do this no more. Like, I'm done with these women. You're done. These days, the black woman. Then you have reggae artists like Buju Banton disrespecting as a Rastaman. He's another hypocrite. I did shows and all of that, guys. Go check it out. I did shows and all of that. I cover, you know what I mean? I cover, I did a video also in synagogue where the president of synagogue, very, very, very strong laws and penalties against same-sex marriage. You will go to jail for like 10 years. My God, and face up to $17,000 in fine. Wow, that's a heavy fine. So a lot of people now, they're not going to be in the opening. They're going to be undercover, indoors, because they don't want to get caught up and be pay this penalty and spend 10 years in jail. In 10 years, they know when they say 10, because 10 is a decade. You know what? A lot of what you could be, what you could accomplish in 10 years, guys. You go in there, you're 30, come out, you're 40. Wow, can't get it back. You go in there 40, 50, can't get it back. You know, that's one thing, and that's what I'm concerned about our people. Time. You know, we do a lot of things, and the time, it's we can't get it back. We cannot get it back. You understand what I'm saying, people? We cannot get it back. We are on for 52 minutes. 8 minutes away from for an hour. So far, we're on a 2-person vote, and no. 100% said no. Wow. Am I surprised? No. Why should I don't, you know, the reason why I'm doing this poll, because someone said, yo, chat, do a poll. So I'm listening to my audience, you know, because I want to have this relationship with my audience, a good, you know, dialogue. So you know, and this is all about. So people vote, man, too. I just started the poll probably like 5 minutes ago. So 2 votes said hell no. And also, guys, we also on this platform, we do have a membership if you want to join. I think it's 99 cents a month. I put it for the cheapest, guys. It's, you know, I'm not going to be one of those, you know, all of these things I'm using because my channels is 100% monetized. So I have to use what YouTube, you know, give us. So I'm using what they gave us. So, like if you want to be a member, 99 cents a month, you know, a membership, where you get perks. I'm start working on merchandises, you know, but also, when we do live, we could do live only members and have private conversation. Like now, I could invite someone on. Like I said, I do a member live only. Somebody come up on the platform. You know what I mean? All those things I'm going to do. I will also in the future probably do like I have a phone, but it's just to get a number so people can call in live and express their thoughts and feelings. That's another direction where we're gonna go. But these, you know, I need people. I need a crew, man. You know what I mean? I want to recruit a crew. And listen, anyone on this platform hearing your chat and like the vibes, like what I speak about, like my commentary platform, please, I'm looking for a sponsor if you want to sponsor me. But, you know, it's on, you know, have to be some speculation, you know what I mean? Can't just, you know, we work it out, and we will come to a neutral agreement if a sponsorship come there. But I mean, I would love a studio, man. I would love to, any product. I will, you know, if you want for me to advertise your product, I could, you know, put your product up, join the live. I could do a separate video promotion, you know, all those things that I want to do because I like helping people, genuine helping people. You do good to others, others do good to you. You know what I mean? You can't say, oh, you wish. No. You do good to others. Listen, the vibes you put out is the vibes going to come back. So I am not focused on no negative vibes. No, I'm focused on positive, good vibes that draw good vibes and good people, positive people that want to do good things, and we will grow. That's all it is, man. Grow together. Live together, grow together. What's going on in the chat, guys? You guys could hear me? You guys could hear me in the chat? If you guys could hear me, man, say yes, because I'm not sure if you guys could hear me. I put up the poll. So, you know, the poll is running right now. We have 2. Would you start a family in Texas? Yes or no? According to documents, and Houston is officially ranked the #1 major city in the United States for a black man to start a family. Wow. To start a family, man. Listen, I love family. Family's foundation. But listen, hear this now. I'm going to tell you guys. So when I used to work in this organization, which I can't say, you know, with the city, I can't say. They used to have psychiatrists, clinical, come in and train us with, you know, because with the LGBT community pronouns and all that, all that people are all that crap. Just brainwash, trying to brainwash. But you know, during that brainwash, you got to say to yourself, this is just a job. This is just their policy. This is not reality. Because hear this now. Once you leave the job and outside in the world, it's a different. Once you're in the corporation of the protection of those rules and guideline and policy, you are protected, right? Yeah. But once you leave outside of the facility, because when I come in, I leave my stuff in the man trap. And I put on the company, because I represent the company or the organization, right? Even though I didn't agree over the years with some of their propaganda and nonsense, because to believe it or not, I'll tell you this. Back in I started working there 2013. Wow. I was there for a while. I was there for a while. I did about 12 years. I was there for a while. And the things that I seen, the things that I witnessed, I said, God, this is just immoral. So we have this clinical psychologist or whatever her name is. Used to do training. That's how we get in service, to be informed of different policies, updates, and things like that. You know, that's how, you know. So we used to go to this meeting, and she was, obvious, she was, you know, a lesbian. However you want to, you know. But she portray or present herself in that way. Because there's no other way for me to explain it. And I don't want to be disrespectful to anyone in no community. This is just me expressing my personal feelings, and no one could take away how I feel. And that's how I'm sharing now. So there's certain places I had to take, you know, certain people to. They allow transgender men or young men to be on the female unit. Comment. Why do you think black men start families in multiple places at the same time with no intention of being present for any of them? Okay, hear this now. I understand what you're saying, TR. That's a very good point. Listen, but check this out now. Look at this perspective. Who is allowing that? Okay. Let me even explain a little detail. You see, it's the woman who have the last say so, unless if she's being, you know, forced. We're not even going to speak about that. But it's the woman who will say, okay, let's go. The man can't do nothing. The man is willing, but the woman said, no, ain't nothing going to happen. So the woman have more control of the situation than the man. So if the woman let a man lay down with her and knowing that she could get pregnant, and he's knowing that as well, so they both have to be held accountable. But the woman is more held to a more standard because she have the most say so how everything play out. Don't you agree? Because the woman should be more What part first? Who is this guy, Crenshaw? Who's that? He made a comment in here. Did I miss a comment? What's the answer? Thank you for the 3 votes, guys. We have 3 votes, and they say no. So a lot of people are informed what's going on in Houston, that Houston is a very bad state, that it's sharing a lot of bad diseases and all those things. Thank you for coming into the live, guys. I appreciate all the love, man. I appreciate the conversation this morning, TR. Appreciate your conversation, man. Listen, TR, check this out. If you want to come on my platform, send me an email, yourchatpromotion@gmail.com. If you want to come on my platform and have a good discussion, hit me up, send me your email. We could go later on, too. We could talk later on, too. Send me an email, yourchatpromotion@gmail.com. And we could go live together, and we could speak about this. You know what I mean? It'd be more, I think it'd be more appropriate, you know what I mean? Because sometimes, you know, we speak on the live, we don't really get, you know, in the chat, don't really say what we really want to speak on. Yeah, the people from Atlanta moved to Houston, of course. Yeah, they're engaged. And Atlanta is moving there, and Houston, they're going back and forth. They're dipping. Everyone is dipping. Everyone is dipping into pollution. So these people are moving. So you say now, see, I'm glad you made that point, because I see in that way too, but I'm glad you're saying that, Chris Johnson. Big up Chris Johnson in the chat. A lot of people from Atlanta moving to Houston and still that same lifestyle. So of course, the HIV, the STDI and all that is going to increase in Houston. That's what you see now. Yeah, cause effect. See? Yeah. You're right on that. Cast your votes, guys. Cast your votes. 17 people in the live. We have 10 likes. Can we go up to, guys? Tap the screen, man. Tap the screen, guys. The more you tap the screen, guys, the more you press the like button. Guess what? The video go out more, and we could be informing people about these things. You know, more people watch a live, and we get informed. That's how it is, man. We you know, each one teach one, guys. You know what I mean? We cannot be selfish and stay quiet and see what's going on in Houston and think it's okay. Now, this is a plan. Now they want black men to go there to have a family. Cast your votes, guys. Would you start a family in Houston, Texas? Yes or no? I would like to, but I'm a little nervous, not about anything I have to say, but about speaking in front of people. You don't have to be on camera, TR. I'm not on camera. I speak, listen, if you watch my podcast, I'm on camera all the time. I'm on camera all the time. All the video, so I'm not scared. You know what I mean? After a while, TR, you know what it is. When you start speaking stuff that you like and you know it's a fact, and you could back it up, it become free. No. Chris, take it easy, Chris. You know what I mean? You can only vote once, man. I know you have 4 votes, but you can only vote once, brother. Where you from, Chris? NTR, where you from? Where both of you guys from? What's going on, man? What's going on, going? Cast your votes, guys. you know, it's a shame, you know, when you speak about topic like this, and I usually don't come on, you know, I'm usually in my studio, and this morning I said, God, Jersey, Welcome to the live. Big up. What's that? Wait, what is that? Yeah, New Jersey. Welcome to the live. Make sure you press like, share, and subscribe to the platform. We've been on YouTube about since 2023. So this channel technically is 3 years old, and we are fully monetized. We also have products pinned to the live right now. We have Levi Man Relax Fist Trucker Jacket, if you like that. Man Levi's cotton military jackets, very nice. Relax Fit Truck Jacket for men, very nice. And we also have the Levi regular fist stretch denim trucker jacket for men. And we have the Levi original trucker jacket for women. And we have the Levi Men Flight Jacket. You know what I mean? If you're interested in that, you can purchase it, guys. You know what I mean? We are in the YouTube affiliation program, so you know, I just let people know that. So we do get a percentage of things that is sold during, you know, on the podcast. Weirdo, who's Haywood Pittman 5832. You come in here and say, who's a weirdos? What's going on? What's going on in this live? You come in here saying something, man. What's going on? Oh yeah, you think about it. Yeah, think about it. You know what I mean? And what I have to do? Yes, to your question earlier, you were missing some of the comments. Yes, missing first class baller. First goofball? Who? Hey, Haywood, what's going on, man? Why are you so upset? Why you so mad, man? You are live this morning? To all message? I thought I had it to all message. Wow, I don't know when I could. How is that now? I think I just turned something off. I had all right, I just changed it now. I just changed my message. You know what I mean? Filter, okay. All message. I put all message, no filter. You want me to put chat filters? I have all type of things. Thank you for the likes. Guys, make sure you leave good comments and respectable comments, you know what I mean? Please do not. Guys, we have 8 votes. Wow, we have 8 votes, guys. Wow, we have 8 votes. And it's going good, guys. So far 100% said no. Wow. So you know what I mean? I guarantee you, if I were to do this on TikTok, the people would have been, oh my God, I guarantee you people wouldn't care, because TikTok is a very distorted platform, same as what do you call it, Facebook. It's a lot of things going on, a lot of things, guys, a lot of things over there. You know, yes, whoa, oh, wait a minute here now. We have 9 votes, 11% said yes, 89% said no. Whoa. Who's that yes person? Yes person, come to the stage. I know, some of them, I wasn't on, so I didn't see all the message. So whoever votes said yes, step to the front, please. I just want to ask you why you want to vote, you vote yes, and why you like to go in Texas and start a family. 10%, 90% said no. Yeah, I was away from the chat earlier to y'all. You know what I mean? You want to be a moderator? All these things I gotta get for the platform, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on the channel to be a little more like, if I'm live right now, someone could be you know what I mean? I usually be behind the computer, behind it, but it's multitasking. I'm used to doing that through my job or whatever. You know, I love to multitask. You know what I mean? I always do that. You know, manager skills. So we have 10 votes, and 10% said yes, and 90% said no. So whoever vote yes, can you please come up to the chat, and no one gonna come on you, and you know, this channel is not like that. Nobody gonna bash you. It's not like that. You know what I mean? This platform is very family oriented. You know what I mean? I put, you know, I used to put soccer stuff up on here, but that's why I have the other channels called Yard Chat Sport. But this channel is strictly commentary, you know, on everyone, everything. So you from TR, where you from? You're not from, oh, Chris is from New Jersey. Where you from, TR? Oh, you told me before, I'll probably miss it further up in the chat. 11 votes, 91% said no, 9% said yes. What is that? A and D. Am I missing something here? So far, man, the poll is going up. We have 12 votes. Come into the live, guys. Cast your vote. Cast your votes, guys. Cast your votes. Come into the live. Cast your votes. Cast your votes, guys. I just want to see how everyone feel about this morning. I wouldn't start a family in Houston with all these black people around. Hell no. What do you mean with all these black people around? You have some good people in Texas, in Houston. What are you saying? Not all black people, man. Come on, man. Stop all these black people around. See, listen, you're not answering the question. You just expressing your personal view and belief, and that's your personal opinion. And your opinion don't have to be fact. It's your opinion on a view of a point. Okay? On a situation. That's all it is. It doesn't have to be right. That's your perspective. But I'm saying you have some good black people in Texas. Come on now. Don't you have Jasmine Crockett, who represent Houston, Texas? She's a good representative. You don't think so? Let me just drink some orange juice. Wow. 14 votes, guys. Appreciate it. 14 votes and counting. Let me make it bigger so if I take a screenshot of it, I can see it. Guys, make sure you press the like button, guys. Share the video. subscribe to the platform. I appreciate everyone else coming on this morning. You know what I mean? Once again, my name is Wesley. I'm streaming live from New York. We based out of New York. We've been on YouTube for 3 years. So we want people to support us. You know what I mean? Continue to support us. You know what I mean? Guys, if you want to hear the fully commentary, what went down earlier, you have to go rewatch the live, because I was getting into every particular situation, what's going on in Houston, and I'm not going to regurgitate that over again. No, I'm still going to be on live and answer questions, and then we can hold the vibes. 190 West, you retracted your message, so I'm assuming it wasn't a good message, didn't sit well with you. Thank you for deleting if it wasn't good for you. Ren, what did you cast your vote? Please, the biggest liar, bisexual, cheaters, and jealous men and women in the world other than Atlanta. Oh, maybe you might want to. Yeah, black people everywhere. You know what I mean? I don't know where you want to go. Where you want to go live? Alaska, we there too. Russia, we there too. UK, we there. London, we there. Yes. 190 West is also the leading state for STD, HIV during spring break. It's the next Atlanta. Whoa, welcome West. Big up to your comment. Yes. So far we got 16 votes, 94% and 6% said yes. Wow, 94% said no, 6% said yes. I want to know who's that person that vote said yes. You need to come up to this panel and explain yourself, because we are not going to beat you. We just want to hear your point of view, your perspective, but we just want to hear where you're coming from, because listen, I am not saying, I have a friend that in Atlanta, I have family in Atlanta, and I have a friend, associate that, you know, I don't know if recently moved to Houston, but yeah, I don't know how you're going to get a wife there, because for you to get a wife, you got to make sure you take her to a doctor. She got to get checked out thoroughly. Blood work, urine, all them, colostomy, oh, people, not colostomy, the other one, you know, to check you for cancer, you know, all that. My head brain right now is speaking so much stuff. All that, you got to check those people, because those people, they into partying, they into dip and dab, spring break, freaknik, and all the feet fresh. You have to make sure you check those people, because you don't know what you getting. And when you get something, you're like, oh my God, why didn't I do my homework? If Bill Gates could get some STD, who you think the hell you are? The richest, so-called the richest man in the world, which I don't think he is. You know what I mean? Trust me. He went home and gave his wife some nasty disease, and trying to put the medication, the antibiotics, penicillin, or whatever you're going to give her in her food. Man, that is some grimy. But she was like, nah, I don't feel good. I got to go to the doctor. Oh, Miss Gates. Do you know you have a STD? What? Oh, you sleeping? Is your husband? Listen, Bill Gates pay his wife, don't correct me, don't quote me, I think it was $71 billion. And this came out, and a leak meeting with his staff, he confessed that he was cheating on his wife twice. Okay? I agree, black. If you no black or I agree, black people are everywhere. Are you black? Foundation Black American. You got the whole world showing and acting like us. Listen. Hero 1169. I'm not going to say the first part of it. Listen. What is your point of view now? Explain yourself to me. Explain yourself. And I know it's going to be kind of difficult to explain yourself, you know, always mind our business. No, we don't mind our business. We eager to videotape someone getting, you know, and put it on social media and laugh about it instead of helping or calling 911. We take our phone. We take our phone not to call 911, but take our phone to video record. Right or wrong? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People don't understand. Houston is like, it's exploding. It's exploding, but it's not exploding in a positive way for people to say to raise a family. It's an infested, polluted city. Houston, Texas. You need to go look up the HRA rate in Houston, Texas, and the STDs. Go look it up, guys. Everyone in the chat, that's your homework today. Go look it up. Don't believe what I have to say. Don't believe what TR have to say. Don't believe what none of us have to say. Go look it up for yourself. Google is there, guys. The information is there. My people perish for the lack of knowledge. Your guys need to go read for yourself and get the knowledge for yourself where it hit you up your head so hard, like, oh my God, it's true. Go look it up. Stop. 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 Here's a problem. It's immigration from Nigeria and those Mexican or from the third world. Stop. Stop. Stop your propaganda. Listen. Listen. If you really want to have a good, sensitive conversation, hear what I'm going to say to you. Hit me up, yardchatpromotion@gmail.com. 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 Bro, I'm a real Houston. Okay, I'm not about to hear from a New York Latino. Jesus. Listen, man. Listen. Listen. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you, handler. Oh my God. Listen, listen, hero. 1169. Hear this now. Hear this now. Hear this. You don't want to hear the truth, man. All of these things that I'm saying to you is actually facts. And I don't want to live in the only black. Listen, listen. I don't want to live in an only black city. No. I want, New York is a multi. You ever go to Manhattan, man? Manhattan is full of all type of people. All type of, from everywhere you go to Manhattan, they're there. Latino, Asian, Mexican, Honduran, Arabian, Albanian, Jamaican, Japanese, Chinese, Korean, Russian, people from the UK, everywhere. Utopia, Nigeria, Zimbabwe, you name them, they're there. That's why they call it the melting pot. You know what's a melting pot? You know, a melting pot is this. You put everything in a pot and everything stirred together. You understand what I'm saying? You melt everything together. You in New York? And all your act black. So you think, listen, 1169, you done? Who cares about black? Listen, man, that's your issue. I don't, listen, 1169, listen, You think I'm a Latino? You think I'm from Harlem? You think I'm a Latino, man? Hmm? You don't have land or money. Wow. I sound like a what? Bro, man, listen. I got, listen, listen. TR, are you still in the chat? Listen, thank you for all the votes. We have 22 votes. 86% said no and 14% said yes. So those people, I guess 1169, you love you some Houston. Just God, I'm telling you. Listen, I don't know why people see Bob Marley said, who the cap fit, let them wear it. So if someone says something to you, if it doesn't apply, you let it fly. But if you want it to apply and you want to put it on your foot and wear it and you wear the cap, so wear it. If it fit, wear it. You understand? Wear it. Now you said Latino or cowards. Oh my God. Listen, man, stop listen, stop putting labels on people. Stop it. Stop it. Stop putting labels on people. See, that's the problem. Everybody, see, that's the problem where the enemy is winning. He doesn't care what side you're on. He's winning because your guys think the truth hurts, man. What truth hurts? What are you saying? What are you saying? Latinos are cowards? That's the truth? So you're speaking for the whole Latino race. You're speaking for the whole Latino race, right? So you're right. You're 100% right. Everything you're saying is right. You're true. 100% truth you're saying. Ham, what's your problem? All right. Ham, all right. Same thing I tell other people. If you want to come on and have a good, sensitive conversation, hit me up, yardchatpromotion@gmail.com. Yardchatpromotion@gmail.com. Hit me up and we can have a conversation live if you want to. You don't have to be on the screen. You could talk. We want to have a conversation. Black living ghetto and in constant need of... Heaven, hell, or Houston? Man, what's your choice? Your guys are biased. Your guys are biased. 24 votes. 88% said no. 12% said yes. So 1169, your guys are losing. I'm assuming 1169 live in Atlanta or Houston. Which state you live in? I'm assuming Houston, right? That's why you so offended. We on for 1 hour and 30 minutes. Big up to everyone in the live. Make sure you press like, share, and subscribe to the platform. Thank you for all the likes, guys. Thank you for all the likes. Can we go up to 20 likes? We have 15 people in the chat. Can we go up to 20 likes? It's a Sunday. Some people just are trolls, you know. This could be a Sunday troll too, you know. Some people troll just for entertainment. Three more likes and we're up to 20 likes. There's a lot of trolls in this live. A lot of trolls. Go that way? Who's going that way? Who's going that way? Yeah? Yeah, that's where everybody come together, right? That's where all the ghetto people come together. That's what you said? Out of town people because they want to make money. Nah, man. Nah. Listen. Listen. Bird together, flock together. Bird together, flock together. They're all part of it. They're making money. The bag. Out of town people. You think so? So you trying to tell me none of the college student in Houston that live there not partying too? Come on, stop it. It doesn't matter. It's still an infected area. You still want to go there and party. You heard Mexico is a great place for black people to live? Wow, I heard too. I heard too. Mexico is a good place. So is Greenland, I heard. $28 votes. And we have 18 likes. Thank you guys. Thank you for the likes. You're 1169, man. Who? Oh boy. Man, your guys are out of control. Seeing what? Seeing what with your eyes? Seeing what? Ham, man, you talking a lot of, I don't know where you're coming from, Ham. You are just, oh boy. Avoid it like the plague, y'all. You avoid it. Okay, Ham, I see your point. I see your point. I'm not saying, if that's what you experience, that's what you see, witness, that, you're speaking from what you're seeing. Okay, I see your point. I'm not here to argue with you, man. I'm not here to argue with you. Well, you know what I mean? Listen, it is what it is. It is what it is. Travis Nicholas. Message retracted. Okay. It is what it is. Yes, sir. But I can't generalize it though, you know what I mean, Ham. I can't say they all, some. You can't say all, man. You just can't make a general statement. Uh, just like I can't make a general statement say all black people are, you know, bad people. They are not. But I do understand your point of view, but so Travis Nicholas, are you a reverend or that was just a mistake you made? Or you trying to correct something? What, what's going on? Travis, good morning. How are you? That was a mistake typing? I thought you was a reverend. I'm like a reverend. A reverend up in your chat. Reverend. Oh my God. Listen, I don't even want to go there. Welcome to the live, man. This is your first time coming in. Thank you for coming in, and make sure you press like, share, and subscribe to the platform. Always with the anti-American. Wait. What's going on here, Rand? You coming up here and drop a statement like that? You better clarify yourself. Yeah. What about your people? He's right. What about you? You got problem with everybody else, and your people are perfect. Oh, Ham, you're perfect, right? You're a perfect man. Come on, Ham. Ham, what a name, Ham. Why you choose that name, Ham? Why you choose that name, Ham? Ham. That's not a good name, Ham. Can't judge people, man. You can't generalize say everyone is like that because you have some bad experience. Maybe it's the people you hung around with. Man, listen, don't speak like that in this channel. Don't use those words. Listen, Ham. I don't block people because I believe everyone have their right to the opinion, but you have to be respect and don't use those type of terms in my chat. I appreciate if you don't. You know what I mean? I'm not going to block you, but what I'm going to do, and when people act like that, if you can't control your mouth, I will put you in timeout. Just like a child in a corner, I'll put you in timeout. Stop judging people, man. Do you want me to judge you? I'm showing you respect, but you're disrespecting other people, man. That's not right. And that's being real. I don't care about... Listen, man. Listen. 32% said... We have 32 votes. 88% said no. 12% said yes. Action, reaction. He don't have respect, but hear this thing. I know, but I'm trying to work with this person here, but sometimes, you have to put up with some nonsense to make your point. I'm going to tell you again here. You have to treat people with respect. It doesn't matter how they treat you, but you have to have respect. If you have respect for yourself, you're going to treat others. But if you start treating people with all type of propaganda and nonsense, that's how you feel about yourself, your character, your morals. That's a reflect of you. No one is perfect, man, but you can't come and generalize everyone is bad. Yeah, if I put you in timeout, you could still watch. But if I put you in timeout, I put you in timeout for a minute. 30 seconds out. I could put, listen, Missy, I tell you right now what I can do. I could put you in 10 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 seconds, or 24 hours. Which one you want? If you continue your nonsense. That's what I'm going to do. Listen, man, you could dislike and leave. Listen, no one, listen. No one is holding your hand. Listen. You dislike, you like, I don't care what you do. That's your choice. But you cannot have your way on this platform like on the other platform. You got to have some respect. Everyone is showing respect, and if you don't share the same concept, I'm going to put you in timeout. And I still didn't put you in time because I believe everyone make mistakes, but you can't try to make your mistake and try to make it a right. Yeah, you could still stick around. I don't have no problem with that. But I'm saying you just can't go crazy up here, man. 33 votes. 85% said no. 15% said yes. Who are those people voting yes? Why those people don't come up and come up to your front? Oh, we finally got 20 likes. Thank you. Major city in the United States for a black man to start a family. Wow, that's crazy. So all the black men gonna run to Houston. Yeah, we're going to Houston now. Yeah, we're gonna start a family. Cast your votes, guys. Cast your votes. Cast your votes. Cast your votes. 34 votes. I think that poll been up for like almost an hour. I'm not sure. Yo, Rand, man, you come up here with that nonsense. Listen, we don't talk no political. Listen. What's your problem? Explain yourself. Because you made a comment before, and I was trying to shake it off, but you now you're being persistent. So, state your claim. What is your beef? What is your beef, man? What is your beef? This is your opportunity. State your beef. And if you really want to state your beef, I'm going to invite you to my podcast, just like everyone I did before. Yardchatpromotion@gmail.com. 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 If you want to speak, don't stay in the chat. Let's have an open discussion, respectable conversation, right? All right. If we can't do that, then we can't do nothing else. Because I'm not going to go back and forth you in the chat. If you want to voice your opinion, come on the platform. Then you could speak openly. We could have a dialogue. You know what I'm saying? Back and forth. Have a good dialogue. Like we're having now. But as far as me and you having back and forth right now in the chat, and I didn't go live too where I could go with another person, where I could invite the other person. I just went live by myself. But like I said, if you want to come on, we can go on later, talk about this. We can still go on later. We go live. If you're serious, we could do this. But if you're playing games, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for games, man. Yeah, let me see how much the vote. The vote is up. The vote is up. The vote is up. Still holding at 34. 85% said no. They're not going to start a family in Houston, Texas. Because it's not a safe state. It's not a safe state. Yeah, something. Listen, man. You know, I'm not saying everyone in Texas is like that. I'm not, I'm not coming here like Ham, generalizing, crucifying people and condemning people. No, I'm just saying that you guys have to open your eyes and see something is definitely wrong in Houston, Texas. Something is definitely wrong. Everybody's flocking there. So everybody's leaving Atlanta and going to Texas because I guess Atlanta is over. They want a new city. And Houston it is. Wow. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. TR, thank you, man. Thank you for your help today. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've been on for, oh my God, how long we been on for? We've been on for going almost 2 hours. It's 9:30 New York time right now, a.m. 46 degrees outside New York. Not bad, but it's pretty it's pretty what do you call it? Good temperature, you know, comfortable. And guys, thank you for all the votes, man. Appreciate it. 14% said no. Wow. Who are those 14%? Who are those voters? They you know, those voters, they probably vote sneakily. They vote and just vote and come out and quietly and don't say nothing. They don't, you know, they don't want people to know that they vote no. They don't want people to know that they vote, you know. They don't, yes, I vote yes. You know, they're scared they might be confronted in the chat, so they just vote real quick and ease out. But it's okay, man. People are entitled to their opinion, you know what I mean? And people are entitled to make, you know, make their choice. So, you know, I started a poll. I think the poll is over an hour now. I don't know, maybe it's getting close to an hour. I'm not sure. Thanks for everyone that coming on, man. Thanks for everyone that came on, and thanks for all the subscribers. Thanks for all the likes, the 20 likes. I appreciate it. But I mean, like I said, anyone want to come on? TR, like I said, you know what I mean, send me your email, man, you know, if you want to come on. Anybody want to come on, hit me up. Send me the email, and you know, we plan it when we're going to go live. And if it's like 2 or 3 people that want to come on, we go streaming live on StreamYard. We go stream live on StreamYard. I invite people on, and people come on, and they could speak, hold, you know. share their thoughts. All right, guys, I'm ready to log off. I've been on here for a while. Maybe I'll come up. Maybe I'll do another live later. But I have to do some video today. I have to do some videos. I have a video I probably got to do as soon as I get off this live. I have some video that I got to put into my regular YouTube video. You know, I have to do videos, for the channel. So I'll be doing some videos today, and video for Your Chat Sport. Guys, also, you could also subscribe to Your Chat Sport if you like. I mean, it's a commentary platform. One problem was the guy defending his state area. I don't blame him, though. That's his own, but truth is true. But yeah, you know what I mean? I see his point, you know what I mean? It's sad, man, because there's good people live there. Most likely he's probably a good person, you know what I mean? He's probably a good person, man, and want to, say, no, my state is not like that. Yeah, we have some issue, but it's the issue is bad, and if they don't, try to take care of those issues, I don't know how Houston became a black people. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how that. I don't even know how that came into play. They named him Houston. The state for black people to settle down. I don't know how that came into play. I don't know. But they have their, ways. I don't know. But they have their, ways. I don't know. But so it is what it is. It is what it is, guys. But I appreciate everyone that came into the chat. And thanks for the likes. Thanks for all the chat, the conversations. It was good. Hopefully, we could have more of these conversations, man. And appreciate TR in the chat. Ran, appreciate, this guy Ran, man. He's like ranting off. I'm just looking at his chat now. This guy anti-American. He's probably one of those persons that he's so miserable in his life, man. But I you know what I mean? I see everyone's point of view. I don't have to agree with it. I don't have to agree with it, but I do see it. Yeah, so guys, my other channel is called Your Chat MMA. No, Your Chat Sports. You guys can subscribe if you like. All right, man. See you next time. Thanks to y'all for coming in, man. Big up to TR, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming in. See, that's my other platform right there. Yeah, Your Chat Sport. Yeah. We have 43 subscribers. And that's a commentary channel because I like MMA. I like to speak about MMA. Commentary about MMA sports. So boxing, anything to do with like sports. It will be on that channel because before I used to mix up everything on this channel. So now I need to separate. So this platform here, Your Chat Podcast, strictly commentary platform. We speak about all things. I have like 1,400 video on my platform, people. So, all right, guys, enough of that. Enjoy your morning. It's 9:37. Big up to everyone that's supporting the podcast and watching and sharing it and subscribing. Until next time, guys. All right. All right, to y'all. See you later. Haywood. All right, Haywood. All right, Haywood. I see you. Listen, TR, check this out. He's saying no one cares, but he's here. Right? It's a no one cares. So you do care. Stop. Come on, man. Like I said, you want to come on? Hit me up. YourChatPromotion@gmail.com. YourChatPromotion@gmail.com. yardchatpromotion@gmail.com. Hit me up. All right? And we can reason. We can reason, man. We can reason. We can reason. All right? Talk to you later, man. All right. I'm out. See you all later.